So our message to on Fiji Day is firstly, we wish everybody a very happy Fiji Day, and national pride and civic pride to be, something that we should always cherish and be part of our life. But the key message from us as recycling advocates, as environment advocates, would be that we need to start talking about environment justice and justice for people, working in spaces of environment, recycling, waste management, the CPR communities. A lot of what has been discussed is really just words. There is not enough action. So our call out on our message, especially national leaders, political leaders, development partners, is we need to move away from just talking and start taking action of what is needed for our country. Yeah, I think it's beyond just listening to the voices of our people. When we talk about Fiji, it's also reflecting on what has happened in the past, what mistakes we have made, and we've made so much mistakes in this country that we can now learn from, but we don't seem to apply those learning. And that is the true narrative of the waste management crisis we have in Fiji. We fail to listen to our own people, our own experiences, recognizing that, and we celebrate Fiji Day as a one-day thing. That it's a day that we will cherish by wearing blue colors, or having special events. But it's beyond that. Your pride for your country, your civic pride, should be an everyday thing. Should be what we practice every day, and that is not what is reflected. If you go around anywhere in Fiji right now, the amount of rubbish that's been littered is a huge issue. So it's pointless for us to be wearing blue and singing our national anthem at the same time when we're tossing out, our rubbish from moving vehicles or outside our compound. So it's that essence of the action that needs to be done. It's the civic pride has to be instilled in all of us, individuals. But for us, it also starts from the journey of the national leaders. They need to move away. National leaders, political leaders need to move away from just talking, and actions need to be done. And this is an individual reflection of individuals, how they're taking those journeys themselves. So it's more about that. Yes, there's a need for dialogue and discussion, but it's also about reflective learning, about how much we are learning from what mistakes we've made in these spaces. Firstly, your sense of ownership, that this is our country, we all belong here, and that means that we all have our own rights, our own dignity has to be protected, and our future has to be protected. So the sense of ownership and belonging, we have lots and lots of people who talk about these things, about Fiji being at the heart of it, but we also have such a huge amount of people who are leaving this country. So there is a contradiction in what actually we are saying and what the narrative is and how many people are leaving this country. So if the love for your country is there, then my advice to younger people, to everybody who's thinking about leaving, is we need more people to build our country. We need a sense of civic pride to be attached to whatever we're doing. So we are building the country together. And also the fact that people engage in different spaces, the communities has to be factored into. The environment has to be factored into. We can all talk, but the environment, the ocean, and those things are, they don't have the voice. So we have to be able to protect that. So our key message as recycling and environment advocates is to bring dignity to our nation and don't let it go to waste, because a lot of attempts has been made in the past where we have got different culture that has made our country where it is today. But it shouldn't be like this. We shouldn't be dealing with these kind of issues. We should have progressed. And we need a sense of direction and a sense of belonging for that to happen.